Hz and a LAN T1000, 1 gigabit input output. But the interesting fact with this smart box is it allows you to use it as a simple streamer. Streamer meaning that you are able to receive signal, cable, satellite, terrestrial, and just convert it to IP. This is usually used for FTA, free-to-air signal. Yeah, it's not. I think it's the CPU. It's a little bit too small for using it in combination with encrypted streams or too stressful, too powerful tasks, which requires high CPU usage. But for example, for learning about streaming and learning about different type of signals and receiving and distributing in your own home between multiple television or STBs some signal, and for teaching and learning purposes, I find this very interesting product. Not very expensive, not and easy to use. I mean, you can put even a simple Ubuntu for ARM and compile the drivers. You can learn to compile the drivers. You can learn to install applications, DVB application, DVB management application, and you are able to do some streaming and learn about streaming. You can even, I think you can even use the Astra Sesvo, which is lightweight and very easy to use piece of software. So this is the small one with one single PCI Express. Yeah, and in the other box there is the second one, I think this one is still open if I'm not mistaken. This one is the bigger one, yeah, with two PCI Express and with some extra cooling, but it's the same CPU actually inside, the same ARM technology. So this one has two PCI Express, one LAN gigabit interface, two USB and one HDMI, and this one has a built-in power supply. Yeah, this one I think it's not, here it is. This one is not sealed. I open it just to have a look. So here somewhere is the everything, the CPU, the storage and the RAM memory and everything. And here we have a Pericom bridge, which is usually the standard made by TBS. Yeah, Pericom bridge, PCI Express bridge to split the PCI Express capability of this ARM board to be able to install two PCI Express devices. Here it's a 6205 SE. I was testing it, and interesting, I can tell you that this ARM board, it's able to use and to run even Kylon, our appliance specific operating system, streaming specific operating system. So as I said, these are not very expensive. These are cheap and affordable hardware, and I highly recommend this kind of hardware if you want to learn and know a lot more and experiment about streaming, about streams and stuff like this, reception and signal analyzing and DVB and everything. You can get one of these, you can plug it in and use some Ubuntu or I don't know, Debian distribution, Armbian or something like this, install some drivers, install some application, and you can start playing. If I'm not mistaken, you can even use it. I found it very interesting. I would add a Zigbee, for example, USB Zigbee dongle, and I can make it as a home appliance, a home smart home management, and also inside the home local streaming for my television and for my devices in my house, and pretty much everything else as well. So I found it very interesting. Probably I'm gonna test it with one DVB S or C card and with a modulator. Maybe I'm gonna receive 3, 4, 5 channels and modulate them into a modulator. So I'm very curious about the capability of the CPU and of the RAM memory. Okay, this is pretty much a couple of things which I wanted to point out regarding the hardware. And the next part of the movie, in the next YouTube movie, we're gonna make some major announcement. We are preparing a new project. It's called TBS Broadcasting Academy. So basically we're gonna take students and teach them use our hardware, use software, and teach them about signal types and about reception, satellite reception, about Linux, basic Linux, and Linux usage with the streaming, and all kind of things like this. How to build their own themselves a head end and things like this. Thank you very much. See you soon, and please, if you find my channel interesting, subscribe, follow me, and we're gonna hit with the next movie the schedule for the training program, the training and the teaching program for the streaming inside our streaming broadcasting academy. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye bye.